that was like, that build up cut off way too soon. I was hoping
it really does. I know.
Drop and it didn't drop. So
and then I'm looking at when we went to Yellowstone and went whitewater rafting, and I'm like, I want to do that again. That was so much fun.
It was like forever ago that I didn't go.
I know. We're just like
we were in the talking phase. We weren't doing.
We still had those little butterflies.
Yeah, we're like, hey, we should hang out. You should come over. And you're like, you want to come to Yellowstone with me? And I'm like, buddy, this is too fast.
I didn't ask for the keys. I just said, hey,
like, want to move in together? Do you want to get divorce our wives and get married? Like
hey, we're live, so people are hearing us. Yo, what's up, everyone? Thanks so much. Did I just say yo?
Yo,
what's up? How you doing, Copper family? So glad that you're here. We've had a fun time. I don't know about you guys, but life has happened. A lot of situational issues, as you would say, with my wife's van, with our air conditioning, heating units. I mean, dude.
Life.
I know. A daughter having to go to the doctor because most likely she'll have to get her tonsils out. Poor thing. It's just
hernias.
That's you. Yeah, because someone did the hot chip challenge. You're going to have to, if people who don't listen to Dad Bods and Beards, you're going to have to give that story just so people understand.
But yeah, we'll talk about Logan's Christmas hernia.
Dude, that was intense. The whole pop when you're hanging, that's what gets me the worst.
I can still hear it in my head.
Yeah.
Hey,
what's up, everyone? We're doing... John, how you doing, buddy? Thanks so much for joining us. Jacob. So Jacob... is going to be working on some stuff for Copper Johns with leather, and he just ordered the stamp with the Copper Johns logo. So I'm excited for that. So I appreciate you coming, guys. JP,
I want a Copper Johns belt.
I told him I want a Copper Johns wallet.
Yeah, but I want a belt. I feel like I can special request things. You know what?
How you doing? Thanks for coming. Appreciate you. And then we have Mr. Looney Tunes himself. What's up, man? Bitter Gamer. Thanks for coming. John, saw your order come through with the gift card, so I'm excited to see what you think about it. I think that was your first time, right? So I'm excited. So, hey, Jeff. You know Jeff.
Oh, we know old Jeff.
Oh, Jeff. Hey, Rick. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming. And then we have Justin Foy. I guess I'm first.
Yeah.
No. Oh, maybe on Facebook. He is on first, probably on Facebook.
Can't skip over Matt's comment. Look at this one coming up.
I came to say hi, but leave before the ugly flag makes me sick.
Bang, bang, Niner gang, Super Bowl TV.
So, Matt normally joins us, as you guys know, but he is coaching his daughter's basketball game. And so he's about an hour and a half away traveling, and so there's no way he can make it. What's up, Mr. Miles? Hey. Remember I was telling you about how we were looking at our demographics for Dad Bods and Beards? This is Steven that I tell you about, who's amazing. He's in Ireland.
Oh, no way. Yeah, so our podcast like management platform, we can pull up like a map of the world and it'll show the hot spots of where it's listened to.
And Dublin is one of them.
Obviously, like the U.S. has got a bunch of hot spots and stuff, and it's like we're scrolling over, and it's like, oh, Finland, oh, like Germany, and they're like all these spots in Africa, and it's like Ireland. And he's like, oh, I bet I know who that is. That's
hey, cool. What's up, Garrett? How you doing, buddy? And Mr. Diablo, David himself. He just moved from Texas to California, so he's doing opposite of what everyone else is doing.
Buddy. Good luck. I left California for Utah.
And TV has inspired me to make jalapeno funeral potatoes.
Jalapeno. Oh, I thought you were going to say like jalapeno beard oil. Like that just sounds like it's painful.
Yeah, it's really, your hair falls out and everything. What's up, Jeff? How you doing, buddy? Tony, how you doing? Thank you so much for coming in. John, again, like I said, there you go. What I just said. Thanks, man. Mark, how you doing, buddy? Shane's beard. Thanks for coming on and saying hi and everything. Robert Orr, thank you so much. Mr. Jeff Shelton, who lost to in a beard competition who doesn't have a beard. Oh yeah, he is a huge Chiefs fan. Since I can remember him, he's a huge Chiefs fan.
Unanimously agree that we're tired of the Chiefs. They're the new Patriots.
No, I'm not. I'm not tired of the Chiefs at all. Actually,
in solidarity for your best friend, you're supposed to say yes.
Oh yes. However, Brock Purdy,
I don't like. What about Brock?
He looks like a baby.
He does. Well, he is a baby. He's he literally
I'm willing to try a jalapeno beard oil.
Oof.
See, best choice ever. I would love to live kind of by Oceanside, Carlsbad area. I think that'd be really nice.
I do miss a lot about California. When we go back to visit family, because we still have family in Northern California, the Sacramento area. I was born and raised out there, so it's always like the nostalgia of like, God, I miss this place. You know,
dude, my chair is broken. Can you tell?
My chair has been broken for like 2 years.
I know, but it's getting worse.
Yeah,
it's just so comfortable. I know. I like my back hurts all the time. Hey, let's get into it. So let's tell everyone. Hey, Vinny. Everyone, thoughts and prayers to Vinny. He just had surgery. He tore a tendon off his bicep, completely tore it off.
Oh gosh!
And he's just lifting too much. I mean, too heavy, and didn't give his body rest or something, and so he just tore it, and so he just had to get surgery. So, buddy, hope you're doing well. I'm shocked that you can text, but hope you're feeling better. But yeah, Vinny's a stud. But anyway, so a little bit about what we want to talk about today. So the scent of the month, obviously we have the scent of the month, both of us right here. We're going to talk a little bit about my son and a little bit of what's going on with him because it's hilarious. We'll talk about your hot chip challenge.
It wasn't a chip. It was hot sauce.
Oh, I thought it was. Oh, okay.
Oh, it was the hot ones challenge. We'll get there.
Yeah. Then the top bottle, we'll talk about how I thought it was common knowledge, but it's not. So how to actually use a restrictor cap, we'll talk about. Then we're going to have some giveaways, but it's based on your guys' participation. So we want to do a second version of put beer butter on it. And so we want some ideas. And if we use your ideas, you may win. And then also come up with some TikTok ideas that you guys would like us to see do. And if we use yours, we will give you a gift card there. But why don't we start out with the scent of the month?
Yeah.
So with Mardi Gras in the picture, with February coming in Louisiana, we already have one called Bourbon Bayou, and it's really a bourbon Nag Champa incense, like a voodoo club type of vibe. But we don't have anything for the state of the month, so we wanted to come up with Valentine Lake, and it's just off about an hour and a half away from Louisiana or from New Orleans. It's just right there. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's 40 acres of just beautiful, pristine lake. It's really nice. There's only 14 campgrounds, and I'm like, wow, I wouldn't mind going there. But
that's really nice.
Yeah, but with that being said, we have Valentine Lake, and so this is actually Valentine Lake, and it's a horrible. Dude, does yours work?
You're horrible at that, buddy. Wait, hold on. Let's see who gets it first.
Oh,
no. All right,
there goes. I win.
I'm like, you're horrible at that, and then I proceed to be worse. Yeah.
But what it is mint, lemon, black currant, apricot, May rose, dates, and amber. So it is definitely something that you it's definitely a date night, I would say, scent, but also it is very refreshing.
In it.
What'd you say?
So does it have aphrodisiacs in it?
It does. Candace loves it. Like she will just come nuzzle right here.
It's a good one, man.
Yeah, I really, really like it. It's it definitely has that floral, definitely has that lemon and mint right off the bat.
Yeah.
And dude, anything with amber just really calms everything down and puts a really good under note to it. I really, really like it. So
I get the sweetness out of it too. I like is that the bourbon, the sweet?
Uh-huh. So. Yeah, and it's the bourbon. Oh yeah, I forgot to put
it's just us smelling it for an hour.
I know, for an hour. I'm just like, it's really that good. Like I really, really like it. And Ephra allowed me to make it a little bit stronger. And so for those who like a stronger scent, this is a little bit stronger. I'm talking to you, David. Diablo Bearded, he likes his fragrances strong. And so this is one of my small or
it's definitely more of a like you said, a date night, like cologne, like your wife.
I would say though, if you're thinking of Nightfall, it's not as dark as Nightfall, and it's actually not as dark as I would say Sundance. This would be a lot more sweet than Sundance, I would think. And
it is sweeter than Sundance. Sundance is definitely more of a cologne-y. This one is just a sweeter, softer scent. I enjoy it.
Yeah. So, hey, what's up, Billy? Hey, Dan.
It's
Appreciate you going.
You know how to use the bottle.
Yeah. Well, just a quick question. So, because we are in a warehouse now, and so we make bulk now, like bulk. And so everything's at the warehouse. And because of that, we have, I want to say 13, 12, 11, 10, I don't know, buckhorn oils and butters available still. And so I put them down to $14.95 to get those out. So any codes will work for those as well. So make sure, pick them up if you haven't had a chance, because it is really good.
It is so cool, you guys. So the warehouse is down in my neck of the woods in Utah. And it's so cool. I got some really cool videos and stuff, like some shots that I'm going to edit together. But just seeing Copper Johns spread out over all of these different pick bins and seeing the big bulk size quantity and watching everybody put it together. And it's the next level for Copper Johns. Like, Tyson has officially outgrown the lab that we have watched.
I'm still making everything.
Yeah, you're still making it, but there's just no room to keep track of to keep track of all the orders that are coming in, and there's no room to keep all the stock of everything. So,
and we're getting sleep now. Real quick, Mr. Judd, he says, sorry, I'm late. Judd, guess what just showed up? I haven't opened it. He sent me a Christmas letter. And it was December 18th is when it was post dated.
Yeah, no big, 6 weeks ago.
So anyway, I just got that, Judd, so I'm going to open it later, but I appreciate you, man. How much apricot is in it? I say it's blended well. It's sweet enough where you can smell the mint, lemon, and apricot for sure, and you can smell the floral from the rose, but I think everything's blended to the point where you can't really tell.
Yeah.
It's more just a nice, sweet scent, and a little bit of darkness, but not too much.
Did you see Ken's comment?
I haven't got there yet.
It's a good one.
Oh, aloha, ladies, and my sweet, sweet Tyson. What's up, man? How you doing, Ken? But
I was talking about the next one. I didn't even see that one.
Oh, there's one before that. You hit it.
No,
you hit it. Yeah. I use $100 gift card, so Copper John's responsible for the future.
My man.
But yeah, so guys, I'm actually really proud of this one. We were just talking beforehand, and I really, really like it. Like I said, it's a little stronger, so you guys will like this. It's going to last a lot longer than what you normally use. So we'll talk a little bit more about it, but it's definitely one that my wife and my oldest daughter helped me with, because we really wanted to make it so that it is Valentine friendly. Yeah, if that makes sense. Next month, guys, I'm excited for next month already too. And I will say this: if you like coffee in March, I've been working on a coffee one forever. All right. With that being said,
the smell of coffee grounds, but I don't like the smell of brewed coffee.
Really, I like both, but I do like the ground coffee too.
Yeah,
it reminds me of camping. My grandpa used to drink that, and you just smell it. But yeah, so why don't we talk a little bit about your story about Christmas and how you hurt yourself?
So, yeah, I dropped off there for a minute, kind of right around Christmas. Like, social media, didn't post anything. Our podcast dropped off for like 2 or 3 weeks because I ended up with a hernia on Christmas Eve. And it's not like I pulled a muscle or just like a hernia in your typical, like your normal sense. But we did, if you guys have ever seen that YouTube show, Hot Ones, where they like invite celebrities on and they are eating hot wings and the hot sauces get progressively hotter as they're eating them. Was it from Dancing?
He's seen, are you guys?
Well, that's my pulled hamstrings. That's from Dancing.
Dude, shut up, Robert. Really? Hour away from him. Hour and a half.
Whoa, that's cool.
Robert must be, yeah.
Send him one of the oils and just go out there and take a picture with it.
That'd be actually pretty cool.
Long story short,
I'd do that.
I have horrible acid reflux because I'm in my mid 30s, and that's when it's how it is, right? But and hot sauce is my worst enemy. I made it all the way to the end of the challenge, and it was really bad at the very end of the challenge. Ended up vomiting pretty bad later that night, and it was so violent that I herniated the top of my stomach through my esophagus. So my diaphragm was stuck open, and part of my stomach had rolled itself up into my esophagus. And it was just horrible. Like, I'm not going to share all the details, but it was digestion was off. I was in a ton of pain. I ended up in the ER.
How does Sydney Sweeney, and you have all these other actresses and actors on there that don't have issues with it, is it just the acid reflux? I'm not making fun of you. I'm like, is it acid reflux really that bad? I've never had it.
So that's just the way that it hit my stomach, mixed with probably just overeating for Christmas. I ended up just throwing up that night. Like, my acid reflux is so bad that I've ended up in the ER before because, like, I felt like I was having a heart attack. Like, it can get I have a prescription that I take just for acid reflux. Mm-hmm. So eating a super hot sauce is just like the worst thing I probably could have done. Anyways, threw up. So yeah, exactly right there. Hiatal hernia. That's what Mark said. So unfortunately, sometimes they don't get better, and sometimes they do. I was lucky enough to where mine wasn't so severe that it actually, with the help of
no, I'm just like, it was severe, but what you did to get it out.
Well, so my doctor gave me, like, you know, a bunch of muscle relaxers and other stuff. He's like, basically like, we can either do emergency surgery, we can get it out, you can do, you know, or you just deal with it or whatever. But it wasn't up high enough to where I needed surgery right away. And he said that it could kind of slip itself back into place with some muscle relaxers and some other stuff. So I was hanging on the pull-up bar all the time. He said, if you stretch your torso out, sometimes that'll help. And I was that way for probably about 2.5, 3 weeks.
Dude, you were out for a while. I was worried about you.
A lot of you guys know that I am in excavation. So my brother and I, we have a lot of big excavation machines. One of our big excavators was over at our shop property, and I picked up the bucket in the air. And one Friday, I just grabbed the bucket and I just let my body weight hang. And after about a minute or two, I just felt this like suction and pop in the middle of my chest, and it like pulled itself back into place. And I'm pretty sure I gave childbirth inside my intestine, like inside my chest.
Robert, well, join us, man.
Oh, look at Robert. But yeah, it was, but I'm doing a lot better now. I mean, dude, it was, I don't wish that on my worst enemy. It was so much pain. Like, they thought I might had a gallbladder infection. They're like, oh, we're gonna have to do emergency surgery. And I'm like, it was bad. Like, I was out of work for a week and working with my brother. He's like, he's like, something's wrong if you're missing work.
Yeah.
That's not how
you don't miss work. You work hard. I've seen you in action, man. Oh, guess what? So the truck wasn't working.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I have a 1990 F-250 and it wouldn't start. I'm like, I just replaced the battery 2 years ago. It shouldn't be dead. It just wouldn't start.
The other night.
So we cleaned the battery, got everything out, still wouldn't work. I popped it off. I'm like, nothing is making sense. Why is this not making sense? I got a knife and a pocket knife, and I just scraped the battery.
Yeah, terminals were dirty.
Yeah, dude, it was beyond. There was like carbon up the wazoo, and I put it on, started just right up.
I wish I'd have thought of that because I have a battery terminal cleaner.
Yeah, that's okay.
But
it made me feel like a man.
Yes, there's my story of the Christmas hernia. It was the gift that kept giving. It was,
as Melissa said, on the bright side, your dance moves are still on point.
I feel like I've created this persona on TikTok and Instagram now that I got to keep up. Like, dance moves were never. I mean, I did a few of them in the day, but now it's like people are just begging for it. So gotta give them what they want.
Most of my life, thankfully, I've managed to get pretty used to it. Even wait, what? Wrong water brand,
dude? Like, yeah, if it's got too many minerals in it or too alkaline, dude. Like, yeah, it's bad. Like, if I like anything red sauce, like pizza, pasta, too many tomatoes, like it's
that's what David was saying. His wife can't have tomatoes. I'm like, wow,
dude. Even get like red 40, like that whole, like, I know there's like a whole thing about red 40 right now that die, but like if I drink like red Gatorade, it will give me heartburn. Like, it'll give me like acid reflux really bad.
So back in the day, my dad used to take Prilosec. He still does, but for his heartburn, and I always thought it was Viagra.
Like, no, this is intended to keep things down.
But this is when I was a little kid.
Yeah. Well, I'm on like a very high dosage of like a prescription omeprazole. So
And coffee too messes with it, huh?
I think it's genetic because my older brother has it pretty bad too.
Oh, I believe that. I believe it.
So
speaking of genetics, I'm just joking. Porter, when he was a little kid, he had to get surgery, and he would tell everyone why he had to get surgery, and it's because as he was growing, something didn't descend properly, and so we had to go get that taken care of. Fast forward 10 years, and he didn't show up to a family party, and he texted everyone, guys, I can't do this. I have testicular cancer. I can't come. And it became a thing. Now, everyone, I understand that it's a serious topic for those who have it. And I don't mean any disrespect to anyone going through it because it's serious and it's scary. But my 16-year-old son, now he's 15 at the time, writing this, was like, what are you talking about? Anyway, it became a thing with our family chat. Like there's like 13 of us, 14 of us in the family with all my siblings and their family. Anyway, to the point where we would chat GBT love or sad descriptions on why we're going to miss Porter from all this anything.
Yeah.
Then my sister-in-law made a wristband called Porter Strong. And anyway, my son has no idea. My son, who's in Paraguay, doesn't have a clue what's going on. And so I sent him a video of us all chanting Porter Strong, Porter Strong.
So he's like, what's wrong with
Porter? It's like, well, tell me what's wrong. I'm like, oh, it's a huge thing, and it's so stupid. But I thought it was hilarious, and I just like, dude, Porter.
You should just say he's in remission now.
Yeah, no, we do. It's on a daily basis. Someone says something about it.
Next time I come up there, which I need to come up there soon to hit up, barbershop. I need to, dude.
Oh, speaking of which, on the 12th, if you can be a model, if you just want to get it free there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's it.
There?
Uh-huh. So we're going to have the 100 people there that are going to get trained on how to beard trim, and they're going to, I can just have her do that too.
Yeah, like a full cut and beard trim?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
And then, we're doing 4 sessions, and you can be one model for one session. And then, do the trim, and she'll explain what she's doing because it's all going to be Barber's. She's going to explain what she's doing, how she's doing it, and then the other half of it, I'm going to be explaining beard care, why, because a lot of barbers don't have a clue what the use of beard oil is and why beard oil. They just think beard oil is beard oil is beard oil, and it's not the truth. It's not the case. And so I'm there to teach them and help them understand it and all that kind of stuff. So it'll be nice. So I'm excited for it. That's a week from Monday we're going to be doing. We should go live. Yeah, and go on live on IG and a couple places.
Yeah, no, I'll do it. I need a haircut super bad, and I've actually been meaning to, because the sides are growing. You can't see because of my microphone, but the sides are growing slightly longer than the middle at the moment. So I kind of need to shape it a little bit.
The cameras love Logan.
Call me Vanna.
Speaking of which, that's when we can let's go to our next thing. Is you and I, when we get together, we have no idea most of the time what type of TikToks we're going to do.
Oh yeah.
And like you'll have like 1 or 2 ideas, and then after that we're like, hey, we need to do like 4 or 5. We don't get together very much, so how are we going to do this? So we came up with put beard butter on it, and it was the dumbest thing in the world, but people seem to love it. And so everyone in the chat on Monday the 12th, we're going to get together. Let's do a put your beard butter on it. Another episode, so episode 2. What could we put beard butter on? Then if we use yours, let's give you a gift card. That's serious.
So just for anybody that may not know what we're talking about, which if you don't, shame on you. Basically, Tyson and I made a TikTok probably almost about a year ago at this point, and it didn't do very well the first time, but it did well the second time around. We just reposted it, but it started out with, if your beard dry and brittle, put beard butter on it. Is your skin like just real applications for beard butter, and then it was like, are your boots dirty? Put beard butter on it. And it's like, what did you say? Did the pizza delivery man bring you pepperoni instead of sausage? Put beard butter on it. And it was like,
I'll show it.
My favorite was Do you suffer from situational anxiety and seasonal depression? Put beard butter on it.
Here, can you see it?
Oh yeah, go for it. Turn your butter on it.
Got some dry skin? Put some beard butter on it.
You're all out of hair gel? Put some beard butter on it.
You got some cracked feet? Put some beard butter on it.
You got some dirty boots?
I don't know why I had to go southern accent.
You got an itchy butt crack? Put some beard butter on it.
You got a light that won't turn on? Put some beard butter on it.
Time to say what?
To me, that was
your marriage in shambles? Put some beard butter on it. It's so dumb.
Your man gave you pepperoni instead of sausage? Put some beard butter on it.
You have situational anxiety and seasonal.
I still think it's funny.
You got situational anxiety and seasonal depression. Put beard butter on it.
You have brown eyes but want blue?
This is where it gets
Put beard butter on them. It burns!
Support we can give them.
The more you know.
It's so stupid. But yeah, so we want to do a part 2, and so we're asking for some help out. What can we put beard butter on? Keep it PG. PG-13 is okay.
That's so funny.
Tony, 1903 is the only scent I've tried so far and noticed the scent doesn't last. Are all your scents this way or just this one? It depends on Ifra. Right now, I am not going to lie. I'm working with a company to get everything taken care of so I can be 100% natural, because everything's natural but the fragrances. And so what we're doing is we're working with the company. I'm sending all my blends of fragrances to them. They're recreating it. The only problems that we're facing right now is 1903 and Nightfall. They've been able to blend everything almost identical, but those two they're struggling with. So and what I did notice, like anglers and stuff like that, as I wear it with the new stuff, it lasts longer and a lot longer. So got a hernia.
Yeah, I'm looking at the comments while you're giving advice, and I'm trying not to laugh because I'm in the comments.
He already did that one, Ken. That was on the first. Oh, that's what he's saying. He's laughing at it. Wheel bearings.
Your girlfriend eat all your pop tarts.
I like that one.
AP, is that a real life situation? Are we?
Yeah, JP's just in the background. His wife's next door.
There's one for you for Miles. You should put that one in there.
Overdose on Viagra. That's PG-13. We can do that one. Dry basketball, beard butter.
They're saying you sound like Dusty Rhodes.
Who's Dusty Rhodes?
I don't know. Flat tire, put some beard butter on it. Hey, this one, that might actually help.
Seriously, though. We should do that. We'll highlight that one, too. Did you start that one?
Yeah, I was just putting them on there.
You almost sound like... I don't know who Dusty Rhodes is. Yeah,
I bet you one of those things that is your butt chapped.
Crippling depression, and we can just have like tears coming down. Use beard butter on it.
Oh, hey, here you go. Here's one. You tear your muscles, lifted heavy weights. There you go, Vinny.
We should just have Vinny do that one.
Yeah, just like in a sling.
Oh, dude, you're way ahead of me.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. It feels great and enjoy. Yes, 100%. So Nightfall, Sundance, Polies, Old Ephraim, I would say Ghost Falls, Barbershop seems to last really long. Those ones really, but 1903, because it has juniper berry and it's sage, those aren't very strong scents to begin with, and I can't put a ton in there. So, but yes, I agree with you. Can't slinging and dangling, put some beer butter.
Dusty Rhodes is a wrestler. That's why I was thinking of WWE.
Oh, okay. I haven't watched wrestling forever. Got a squeaky butt.
That's funny.
Awesome. Yeah, we have 8 good ones. We'll have to see which ones we use, but that's hilarious.
Sure, we'll come up with a couple other. But I think I saw Melissa. We need to do. We should do the 2 truths and a lie TikTok.
Ooh, I like that one.
I feel like there's
down.
situations that you'd probably never be able to tell which ones I was lying.
Dude,
about.
I still want to do the winning one.
Oh, you have a beard? Winning.
You have a beard? Winning. You have beard oil in your beard? Winning. You have a car? You walk to work? Winning.
Why do you progressively get like thicker and thicker accents when you're doing things like that?
I don't know. I don't have good accents. When I was in a play, Fairly Potter, it was a parody with Harry Potter. They had me play Hagrid, and
why?
Yeah.
You're not.
And they had me play Hagrid, and I had an Australian accent. I could not get a British accent, and so the whole time, I'm like, Harry Potter. That's the only thing I could. Everything else was Australian. And then one year they had me play Snape, and my Professor Snape did not sound like Alan Rickman at all. It was sounding like
Snape that let himself go.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, guess I'll have to call Lily Potter. I don't have accents.
That's so funny. You know who's really good at accents?
You?
Robert.
Oh, yeah.
He's really good at almost getting us in a lot of trouble.
No, seriously. So we're again here's our Las Vegas.
Our Vegas.
We're talking to a lot of different cultures in Las Vegas at the show, and Robert would just randomly just go into either
it was like a mimic mode on accident.
Yeah, like he would start mimicking either a Hispanic accent or an Asian accent or something. And I'm like, just talk normal, man. Just talk normal. It sounds like you're making fun.
It was so funny. It was great. It was so genuinely like it was on accident. It was great.
What's up, Jace? What's up, Nicholas? How you guys doing? Anyway, that's really funny. But yeah. So I do have a tool that I got from Amazon. I talked about it on my personal. Tomorrow I have this from Stubble to Style, and I talked about this. And I don't know if you guys ever use this, but it's called a beard detangler.
Do we got one like that for our dog?
No. Okay. So, but women have it, and Melissa knew what it was called, but you actually can Google beard detangler. And it's just silicone, and so when I have it, you put it in your shower, I just hang it on my little thing right there, and I grab it when I put conditioner in or wash, and I'll just rub it really good amount of time, maybe 3-4 seconds everywhere.
Rubber doesn't snag your hair.
Not when like if I was to do it now, like no, not at all. Actually, no, not at all. But it's not rubber; it's silicone. But with that being said, when what it does is it de-stresses your skin. So where your pores are meeting your skin, or where your hair follicle meets your skin. I don't know if you ever do this, but like my mustache is sometimes off, or like I'll lay on my side and I wake up and it's like kind of pushed up because I've been laying on my face for so long. So what this does is it will release that tension and it allows it to go away. And so I've been doing this. This has been a game changer for me.
When you wake up and you got beard hair going like in your ear, that's a weird feeling.
Yeah, and especially when it gets in your nostril. I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
But no, and so I've been using this, and I don't know if you guys are any of you guys using anything like this. Yeah, see, I thought about that's what I'm talking about. I thought about getting one for agitation during washing. That's what it is it really calms your follicle where your skin meets and it just releases it so it goes back to natural where you want it. And I've noticed a huge difference.
Oh, that's a good comment.
What?
JP's comment.
Will it de-stress my soul if I exfoliate my heart? He's really been out of shape with the whole girlfriend eating his Pop-Tart.
Yeah. Hey, dude. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Here's a question real quick. Favorite Pop-Tarts?
Cherry.
Just cherry?
I like cherry.
Not the strawberry, like the traditional strawberry, but like the cherry one?
Yeah, I'm not it's brown sugar and cinnamon or cherry. depending on what I'm in the mood for, but not strawberry. Never strawberry.
I like the s'mores one quite a bit.
See,
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, she just said stimulates hair follicles for better
Make sure
health.
you enunciate follicles.
And stimulate hair follicles for better health. After you clarify your skin with gentle wash, it's true. Brown sugar, blueberry, cinnamon brown sugar. See, I would say brown sugar is probably the most popular.
Okay, you want to know a fat guy trick? Take 2 cinnamon and brown sugar Pop-Tarts, put them in the toaster, get them heated up just a little bit. Put Nutella in the middle of them. Make a sandwich where the frostings are on the outside.
Yep.
Get eating salads.
Is that why my butt's so hairy?
Yeah.
It's been forever since I've had a Pop-Tart. That's what Mr. Patton says. Producer Jace, it's the garbage my kids will behind wherever they don't eat, I eat. Get that? Grape? What? And put peanut butter on top?
It sounds good, though.
What?
Oh, that reminds me. So you know those Uncrustable things, right?
Yeah.
Literally have never had one until last week. And then I air fried it. And then put a little bit of cinnamon and sugar on it.
That actually sounds pretty good.
I need to get back on my diet.
Yeah, he's right. You ever, if you get married, your food is never longer your food. What? I just read that. I was just highlighting it. S'more Pop-Tart with banana, honey, and peanut butter.
Yeah, there you go. Same difference.
Shut up. They do. Banana bread. See, I love banana bread. Like a legit banana bread is good.
But is it one of those ones where it just isn't going to come out the same, though?
I don't know.
It's like banana bread.
Oh, I don't think a real banana bread, you can't replace that with a Pop-Tart. But
Well, I love the when you make the vegetable breads, like zucchini bread, like banana bread, that's a fruit, and then pumpkin bread. Man.
Have you ever used zucchini slices as spaghetti noodles?
Yeah.
We did that with but Chinese, we made Chinese food, but
like chow mein,
like a teriyaki chow mein type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it was so good.
Yeah, no, we bought one of the little ones where you feed it in there and it slices them into the little noodles.
Maple syrup and egg yolks are my pet peeves and beard. Oh, I was like, what?
Oh, I was like,
maple syrup is the worst. I agree. Yeah. And then you have like this little crap right here, and unless you have to just, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I've hit the point. I've hit the point now finally with the beard length where it's starting to get like now sitting at the table, it's about touching the table sometimes when I'm bending over to put food in my mouth. And it's like brushing my food or going in the bowl, or you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's like I need to just start doing the beard tuck when I'm eating. You know what I mean?
I do. All right. Let's do this.
What?
Okay. So everyone, I truly thought this was a thing. I thought everyone knew this. But no one knows. I'm shocked. I want a thumbs up. After we're done, I want a thumbs up if you knew that. Actually, let's do a thumbs up if you didn't know this. First of all, I get this. How you doing, Deano? I appreciate you coming. All right, this. See if I can do this right. Okay. Go upside down. And you just tap.
I had no idea.
You didn't. So
I had no idea. I literally, this is what I would do. This is what I would do.
Oh, it smells so good.
I just go like this.
Yeah. So I thought it was a common that everyone knew. You just take it and you just
nope.
Tap.
I learned that from Mr. Robert Michaelis himself. And he was saying, "Oh, I feel so dumb." And I'm like, right there with you, bud. That's good.
Oh, good. Yeah. See, I knew that for years. See, I thought everyone knew.
Yeah, look at that. Everyone, yeah. Jace said he didn't know.
So is it just Jace and you?
Robert. Literally the guy that has the highest follower.
You didn't know.
Like, literally the guy with the highest follower count on TikTok in the beard community did not know.
I shake too much on the top one to tap 10 drop. It's true. That's why they call him Shaky. But he's such a good dude. First time I saw Robert do it was with. Oh, JP didn't know either. He just found out because of Robert.
Mm-hmm. See, we need to start.
Mike
group.
knew what?
We need to start a support group.
Yeah, that's crazy that you guys didn't know that. I cannot make this happen, Tyson. What? Why? I do it your way? Yeah, it just makes sense. Just tap it, and then it's just done.
I had no idea.
It's crazy to me.
Like I told you earlier on the phone, I was kind of annoyed when you went to all restrictor caps because I liked the dropper, and to the point where I would like pop the restrictor caps out and put my droppers in until I started spilling my oils. So
I cannot get over this scent.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. Now I kind of feel like I should like put it on the microphone.
Yeah, it just smells good. I'm really enjoying it right now. Again, guys, Valentine Lake is out of Louisiana, and it's mint, lemon, blackcurrant, apricot, May rose, dates, amber, and I forgot to put bourbon in there as well. But it is phenomenal. I really, really enjoy it. I'd much rather have a cap over a dropper. There's several reasons. I'm not going to lie. There's several reasons. One is a dropper used to cost 39 cents. Now it's like $1.29. And so in order for me not to raise pricing, I decided just to do the resistor cap. Secondly, I lost so many freaking bottles where I would put the dropper on. I wouldn't twist it. I'd put it on, and then I'd get my blow dryer, and then the freaking cord would hit the dropper or the bottle and knock it into the sink. You know how many times that happened to me?
Yeah. No, but see, now I don't spill my oils, so.
But yeah, dude, he trimmed an inch off. But yeah, anyway. So we have 15 more minutes. Any questions that you guys have for us? We'd love to answer. Again, like I said, I think that would be kind of fun to do those beard butters. We have them all highlighted. We're definitely going to just think of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, no chance of spilling. That's what I like.
The Jace was saying he trimmed his beard, even though I know what's coming.
Yeah, you shaving it?
Probably not. Probably not till after Vegas.
Yeah. How long did you say you have to grow it until you can donate it?
10. It has to be over 10 inches.
And how many inches are you right now?
I think it's like 9.
Oh, yeah. After Vegas, after July, you should be just perfect there.
Yeah.
It's crazy how fast you grow your beard.
Dude, you know what's crazy right now is my mustache. Like.
No, your mustache. Whoa, your mustache might be longer than Hunter's.
Look at that.
That's nuts.
Maybe not. His has more body, but like my longest.
No, you have more body.
I have maybe more upper body in the belly, but you can see like it's pretty far out there. So I'm like, yeah, look how long my mustache is.
I got 2 inches as well. But okay. So last thing, not a last thing, but if you guys are listening to Dad Bods and Beards, mental health and everything is really important to Logan and myself. And we really like to focus on that, but we focus on other things. We like to have fun. But with that being said, we have implemented a quote of the podcast.
Okay.
Yeah. What's up, Joe? How you doing, buddy? Logan, you can touch the top of your head. Yeah.
Oh, like with my beard? Or you just like... No.
Oh, almost.
We're getting close. I mean, I'm about...
Dude.
Inch away.
And he's not planning. Garrett's 11 inches. He's not planning on cutting it anytime soon.
Garrett's got some length, man.
What's up, single barrel? He does. And he's not touching it. What's up? How you doing, Mark? Thanks for joining us, man. But so anyway, what I was saying is we been doing quotes, and so again, you feel free. We're not telling you have to, but we love Dad Bods and Beards. We have a lot of fun. We're doing that. We're actually just talking about it before we got on here about some important things that we want to move forward doing. But with that being said, I have a quote that I really wanted to share. It's my favorite quote. because this is when I was struggling when I was in high school. My dad shared it with me. And every day that I struggle, this is what brings it to me, because there's a lot of, I don't see the hate. I personally don't feel hate. I don't feel like people dislike me. Sometimes there's comments, but I'm like, I don't care. I've gotten to that point where comments, I'm like, but there's sometimes I get really down on myself because of certain things and like that. So this is a quote by Theodore Roosevelt. And my dad shared this with me when I was playing football and I got hurt. And, you know, I lost my starting job at one point in my junior year. And it was really hard. So this is what he gave me. And so I thought this have helped anyone. I think it's really cool because you guys are going through things that no one else can. And so people can talk crap. People can say whatever they want, but they don't know what you're going through. So this is what it is. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how strong the man stumbles or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. Their credit belongs to the man who was actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of a high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least he fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. I think that's freaking awesome. I love that. It's just basically saying you're doing something, and if you're getting slack for him from whomever it may be, you don't listen to them. There's no point. They're not the ones who are putting the effort. They're not the ones who are I don't know. I just really like that.
It's kind of like, it goes hand in hand with the, like, you're never going to get grief or get torn down by somebody who's doing more than you. You're never gonna get torn down by somebody who's been where you're at and has, like, achieved further. Like, the people who are going to tear you down, the people who are going to beat you up, are the people who aren't trying as hard because they don't believe in themselves the same way you believe in yourself.
It's true. And you, like, can I share something of you about, like, your dream? If you don't
yeah, I think
no.
That's fine.
So, Logan is, you guys know Logan is very animated, very personable, very outgoing, and he is really wanting to get into acting. And I think it's perfect because I've done 30 shows. I've been in TV shows and stuff like that, and I think it's the funnest thing in the world. He wants to get into that. And I say you audition a million times, and if you fail, you got to try to live your dream.
Yeah.
You got to try to live your goal. And if at the end you don't make it, at least you tried. And you can always have, like, that's why we started Copper Johns. I'm like, what if we don't make it? What if we don't, and it's like, but then we know I'll never have any doubt later on that, hey, we didn't put all our effort in it. We didn't, we've tried and we possibly.
Yeah. Well, thanks, man. Yeah, it's something that's floated around for a while, especially being on TikTok and Instagram. I mean, half of that is, you are kind of acting, and I had some casting directors reach out to me in the past on some other, like a reality TV show or another ones that I looked into, but I couldn't afford the. Unfortunately, sometimes when you get these calls, people, they're like, oh, and we're filming here, you got to come here, and it's like you actually got to pay your way, you got to pay your lodging, you got to pay your travel, and it's like same thing with this. We talked about this on Dad Bods and Beards. I got asked to come be on a huge podcast in Vegas. Like, they've got 10 million plus followers on social media, and number one in, like, marketing and networking on the podcast, but they have a $6,000 appearance fee. And it's like, I'm at a point where in this economy, I'm like, I'm going to have to let certain things be passed up, even, so I think that is kind of a lofty goal for me, is I would love to get into that one way or another. I think I could help some people, just, like I said, kind of keep pushing.
And what's funny is Logan and I are so similar when it comes to, like, dude, if we have money, we would do this, and this, and it's all helping people. It was really nothing for us.
I already have your truck picked out. Literally, I went on Ford.com and I like built the truck I'm gonna buy you.
But see, that's what I mean. It's hilarious. It's like that's the whole reason. Is Mark?
Yeah.
I love what Mark says right here. It's true. If you met, we all have our beliefs. We all have our values, and if we live our values, that's all that matters. Is how that is. But there was something up here that I wanted to ask about. Oh yes, right here. So Mr. Patton, what is the poem If? I've never heard of that. I'm gonna have to look that up. We're gonna have to look that up because if it's anything like what we just talked about, I would like it. Yeah, everyone's talking. I don't know, Mr. Home Improvement reboot starring Logan.
Reboot.
Give it a shot, Logan. You'll do great. I'm telling you.
This one's funny. I like this. Be a sitcom dad. See, I would love to that. I get when I shaved my beard. I get all the time. This is not a pat on the back. Is I get Kevin James from like King of Queens. I get that one quite a bit. Like
Have you seen American Mom? Is it called American Mom?
The cartoon, American Dad?
No, it's something Mom. It's where she's like a stay-at-home man. It's the guy who used to be on Drew Carey's show. He was in Napoleon Dynamite as the guy who fights. He's the husband.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then-
Yeah. Oh. Is it American Mom? No.
It's American. It's something Mom.
I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Anyway, if the roles were
Roles were reversed.
switched,
Yeah.
you would be that lady. Like you could play that lady to American Housewife.
American
There's
Housewife.
Candace.
Yes.
There's Candace. She knows. It's like you would be the wife.
So American Husband.
Yeah. Dude, it's like she is hilarious too, and you'd be amazing at it.
Well, thank you. She is hilarious.
I just spit on the microphone.
But
when is Dad Bods and Beers being posted? It's posted every Wednesday. Did I say that very
every Wednesday?
I know, I was like, did I just say that very feminine? Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, so
new episodes every Wednesday morning-ish. depending on when Logan can get it, when I can get it published. Because
Jace got it. Didn't he get it almost like at midnight?
Yeah, so you guys don't know. So Jace actually edits and makes us sound a lot better than we do. And unfortunately, sometimes we are sending Jace our episode at Tuesday at 11 p.m. And
like this past weekend,
like, hey, buddy, no pressure, but we're going to post this tomorrow morning. So if you can get it. So
okay. Mr. Patton, I'll check that out. I'm actually highlighting this right there. I just started so that I can check it out.
Yeah. Anyways.
I was just acting Master Thespian SNL. See, she's always listening. She just never comments. I agree with him. I actually think you and I feed off each other so well that it would be fun to do a show. Like a legit show.
Yeah. Like we could make Dad Bods and Beards a freaking TV show.
Well, we were talking about you before on the phone when I was coming home. And we were talking about you about you doing improv.
Oh yeah.
And I was saying you were like, dude, I don't know if I could do improv. I'm like, improv will take you 2 or 3 times to go, and then finally you'll be golden. And then you're like, you should do it with me. I'm like, that'd be so much fun. That would be fun.
We should. You know what? One of these days, we should do a double date with our wives and go to an improv class and just like one of those like improv comedy bars or whatever, and let them just sit there and record us.
I was like, Candace would not do that. She would have a laugh watching it, but she would not be a part of that.
Yeah. No, Chelsea wouldn't want to get up on stage either. She would just like be there to record and like sink into her chair in embarrassment. So,
and it was Ed ready, but it was 100%.
Oh yeah, Jace knocked it out of the park. He had it to me really early. Actually, it was like in plenty of time, but I just didn't have time to put it up.
Okay, we got a few comments and a few quotes and a question, and then you need to get out of here. I count him braver who overcomes his desires than him who overcomes his enemies for the hardest. Ooh, dude, that is good.
Wow. That is a deep one.
It is, because desires are so hard to overcome.
Dude, okay, I'm just trying this, and I'm going to save this, like the meat of this, for one of our podcast episodes. But I just saw this, and kind of tweaked it to my own way and started doing it. But there's the whole like power of suggestion and like hypnosis, right? Like almost like meditating, like listening to things. So I have been writing out things for myself and even using a little bit of Chat GPT to make it sound a little bit better. And then I'm recording myself and listening to myself say this, almost like in first person. So it's almost like self-hypnosis. And it's oddly therapeutic because it's like audibly listening to your inner voice.
Are you Christopher Reeves in that one movie when he pretends he's like in 1903? He gets a penny, dresses up like that. He's like, it's 1903. And then all of a sudden he believes it's in 1903. Then he's in 1903.
Severely.
And he falls into love with a woman. Then he wakes up, like, has a 1989 pen and puts him back in time. It's called Back in Time. It's a really bad show.
Well, thank
right.
you. I
Logan,
feel like
what would you say? Because it's horrible. I hate it. Logan, how would you say your experience was shaving your beard and now growing it to this length? Would you do it again?
Yes, because the part of the reason I shave my beard is to show just the overall health difference you can get in your beard by using the correct products. I know you guys can't tell because it's my beard, but just Tyson probably can. But the overall just like thickness and just the overall health of my beard is completely different. I feel like it has grown faster because I don't have near as much breakage or split ends. And the one thing that I tell everybody, if you're going to grow your beard and you want to go for the thickness, stop undercutting, stop shaving your neck, stop trimming when it's at the awkward stage. Like you guys all know that. Everybody in the chat knows this, but that would be, I would do it. If I did it again, I don't think I would do anything different other than maybe just taking more of the biotin gummies, taking more of the omega gummies. But yeah, I've only had one beard trim, Tyson, and it was done at the barber shop.
Yeah.
So other than that, like this is just, since September of 2022 and it's about 9 inches. And I think I've maybe cut a total of a 1/4 inch off.
And you only have like one gray hair, you butt.
No, dude, I got a ton. They're under here. You can't tell in here, but like you can't tell on this camera. I got a ton hiding in here.
3 years ago when I started Copper Johns, this was not here.
Yeah. It's all
crazy.
Experience.
But Melissa goes, please take a camera along with you guys. That would be fun. The massive men lead lives of quiet desperation and go to the grave with a song still in them. There's some good quotes here. He says good girth.
Good girth.
Yeah, Tyson, we'll yell at you. So Tyson, can I go about buying the big logo on your back wall? Oh,
I already asked him.
Yeah, this logo I got from Candace, Sticker Mule. So I got it from Sticker Mule. And so it's just a vinyl sticker. And we need to get Garrett on here too. Oh, speaking of which, everyone who's on here right now, Melissa and I are going to start doing a show at 6:00 like it is today, every Thursday. And it's going to be bring your wives along and let's talk. We tried to get my wife to be a part of it. She said no.
Yeah.
And so we'll bring on guests. So, if Logan's available, we'll bring him, but we'll bring other women and other men on as well. But Melissa and I will be hosting it and talking about all things beard and grooming. Just because our products are more for men and women alike now. So it'll be fun. Hey, what's up, RN? Dude, I got to sneeze. The salt is winning over the pepper in my beard, dude. It happens. I love my beard. Can't wait for more.
All the time. Rogan, we need to put Rogan out of business for the beard coloring because it's like any guy that actually grows his beard knows that the grays are like a sign of just like dignity. Like,
yeah. I'm just glad that it's starting to color in right here because there was one point every time it just looked like my beard had a fork. Yeah. My wife encouraged my beard, but she's shaving none of this. Yeah, right. Any beard women, they're more like to, but Miles, there's a lot of stuff that you can use for women can use for it. And yes, women behind the emails, that's her. Right there. But anyway, we got to take off. Logan has a prior engagement with his family. But guys, thank you so much. And again, Logan, how do you feel about this before you go?
I love it. It's growing on me. I think you can tell by the amount of times that we both just sat here and sniffed it that it's very pleasant. It's not overpowering. It's definitely a good one. My wife, look at that. That's a good picture on that one.
It's true.
But yeah, no, my wife liked it. It's your Melissa probably can speak for the women in the chat. But yeah, it's a good one. My wife liked it, and it's soft. It smells good, and it's not overpowering.
Yeah, and it's going to last a little bit longer because it is double the strength of a normal oil. So you guys are amazing. Appreciate everything you guys do. I will be live at 7:00 Eastern tomorrow, just me, and feel free to join. And it's a question and answer session where we're just answering all questions, just a hangout. So thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful night. Logan, thanks for joining us, man. Appreciate you.
Of course. Love you guys.
I'm so excited to do the new put beer butter on it. We're going to do it the 12th. We're going to have to do it the 12th.
We'll make a good one. We'll make a good one.
But anyway, guys, you have a wonderful night. Take care.